All right, guys, we got about a 5.5 hour trip. We're heading to the western part of the state. In my last video, I headed to the western part of the state as well, towards Dubuque, Iowa, but now we're actually gonna be riding the Mississippi River. It should be really dope, really beautiful scenery. Let's go. Okay, we're in a small town. I think it's called Wazeeka. I'm not sure. We're about 90 miles from Madison at the moment. This guy doesn't like that I'm filming inside here. I can already tell he's looking right at me. Driftless Gems. Oh, you don't like that. You don't like that. Population when I rolled in, I think it was like 645. So this is what a 645 population town looks like. Let's keep it going. All right, guys, we're in Prairie du Chien. We're right on the river. We're at a restaurant called The Depot Bar and Restaurant. Looks pretty dope. Excited to try it. Check this house out. You know, this was some like Wisconsin royalty situation. Check this. Doesn't really do it justice. Let's go eat some good food. Hopefully good food. Okay, what I didn't realize is this is even cooler than I thought. So it's actually, I said to Brandon, I was like, you think this is like an old train station? He's like, yeah, check out the picture. Actually, you might not be able to see that from there, but yeah, this is actually like an old train station. It's right on the Mississippi River, and there's train tracks. Check this out. Can you see that through the window? I'll show some more when I get outside. That looks pretty banging. Oh no.
Well, they were great, but how are they?
Really good. All right, we are fueled up. Our bellies are full. We had some good burgers, good fries. The Depot restaurant here has been banging. They took good care of us. We were expecting a tiny bit of rain, but it looks like it totally held off, and now we got this absolutely perfect day. What is it, Brandon? 70s?
I don't know, it just feels great.
It just feels phenomenal. Barely any wind. So here's a little shot of the Mississippi for you guys, not on the bikes. Another small town stop on the Mississippi. Absolutely beautiful. I'll be completely honest, I didn't know, actually didn't know that Wisconsin was this beautiful. I lived here 38 years, and Brandon here chose the best route humanly possible. If you guys have not rode along the Mississippi and come to the westernmost part of the state to ride motorcycles, you will be absolutely blown away. It's insane. Hopefully this is catching a lot of this footage and it's actually doing it justice. Rolling hills as far as the eye can see, and the beautiful Mississippi River right here. If you have not had the opportunity, if you're from Wisconsin, you're from Iowa, wherever you're from, if you have not had the opportunity to ride along the Mississippi River, definitely make that a top priority. Look at that view. So we're almost at our halfway point in our day trip, and then we're going to start heading back after that. To La Crosse, Wisconsin. I honestly can't believe how nice this is. Another house way at the top of the hill, guaranteed you can't see it. Well, maybe you can see it in here. Definitely can't be afraid of heights. God, it's so cool. We're on the Mississippi for just a little bit longer, probably another like 20 miles before we hit our halfway point. But the vibes out here are just next level. Spent so many years romanticizing riding motorcycles. Look at this. It's as good as it gets. Stop romanticizing about it. Get a motorcycle and ride your motorcycle. Get out there and see things from the seat of your motorcycle. It's amazing. All these towns, this one's called the Victory. All these towns, most of them are unincorporated towns. Like, how can you look at that? That looks like mountains. Those look like mountains. There's no way around it. I don't care where you're from in the nation. You would not look at this and go, yeah, this sucks. You would never think that. You'd be like, this is really pretty. People say like, oh, what's Wisconsin got? Just a bunch of cows. Okay, I am the first to say I hate the cold. Okay, and honestly, like my 7 to 10 year plan is to move down to like Tennessee or something like that, maybe Florida, maybe Texas. But it's undeniable that this is beautiful. It just like has endorphins exploding in your head. I wish it was a little bit sunnier out, just to really get the full picture, but you still get the idea, that's for sure. Like, come on, that is a mountain. Nobody can tell me that's not a mountain. How tall does it have to be to specify a mountain? On the halfway point. Brandon, how many miles we gone?
About 150 miles.
150 miles up here, and now 150 back. We're gonna take a different route. But as far as like the pretty stuff, you've seen a lot of it for sure. All right, so we got like 75 miles left. Look at all the goodies. It's so tempting. Monster. We need our monster, brother. How the hell are we supposed to ride Harley Davidsons without monster? How are you supposed to get chooched up if you don't got your monster in you, brother?
We were so excited getting the music out, man. It's always
No bathrooms, and also
Yes.
no Kickapoo coffee. If you guys have had these popcorners, new flavor, cinnamon crunch. Oh my lord, that's so good. That is so good. It's cinnamon crunch, baby. And on that, we have done so far today 197 miles. By the time we get home, what? That puts us at probably 275 miles on the day. Woo, baby.
Easy.